Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So good evening, everyone. So please kindly tell me your name. Tell me where you're joining us from. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Great. So tell me where you joining us from. What's your name? So let's get to know you. You're welcome to Purpose Compass. So I think others will join us as we go in this section. See waiting. Where are you joining us from? What's your name? Just let us know. Let's get to meet you. Let me see. Let me see the people I have on my list. I can see Tommy. I can see Abiola. Just put it for me in the comment section. Please don't unmute your mic. Just put it for me in the comment section. I can see Abiola. I can see Phoebe. So just let me know where you're joining us from. Put it for me in the comment section. Okay, Alalade from Ogbomoso, your state. Phoebe, good to see you here. Let's know where you're joining us from. So you can see my team members are welcoming you already. This is how we connect with each other. Visionaries don't keep quiet. So don't just be like, okay, I don't want to say anything. Okay, Victoria from Niger State, Mina. Okay, Patience from Abeokuta, Ogun State. Good to see you. Tomilola from Mina, Niger State. Okay, let's keep it coming in. Let's do that in the next few minutes. Still waiting, still waiting. I can see Abiola. Who else can I see? Okay, Abiola from Lagos. Okay. Esther from Enugu. Okay. Good to see you guys. Just go to the WhatsApp group and just go and tell them who started. Where are you? Don't sleep on this. Where are you? Come out. Ebere from Enugu. Ebere, welcome. Please go to the WhatsApp group. Put it on your status. Tell them we've started. If you're not here, you are totally wrong. All right. Let's have a few more persons introduce themselves. I'm supposed to see Rose here, Rosalind. There's Rosalind. I can't really recall that person now. We have 2 more minutes to do this. Okay, put it for me in the comment section. Waiting for you guys. Let's do this together. Let's do this. Let's do this. Where are you joining us from? 1 more minute and then we'll just start. It's our time already. 1 minute more. I can't see others. Introduce yourself. Please allow me to bring you out. Allow me to bring you out. Just sort of introduce yourself and that will just be fine. Okay, we can do better. This 18 already. Still waiting for the rest to join us. But I need to know where you guys are joining us from. I've seen Abeokuta, I've seen Lagos, I've seen Enugu, I've seen Mina, I've seen, I think that's the 3 states for tonight that I've seen so far. Where are you joining us from? For those just coming, welcome. Do well to let us know where you're joining us from. Where are you joining us from? All right, so it's 8:20 already. Let's just go to what we have next. I don't know why they don't introduce themselves. And yesterday they were just sending us their pictures. And today they don't introduce themselves. Anyway, all right, so you guys are welcome to Purpose Compass. My name is Oluwatomisin David. I'm in charge of Travel Coaching Company. And in Travel Coaching Company, we are particular about helping ladies step up and be all that God wants them to be, especially the young ones, right? I believe so strongly that there's something about everyone. You're not an accident. You're a product of beauty that God had in mind from the foundation of the earth. There's something about you. There's something that has your name on it. But then it takes you stepping into that which has your name on it for you to live a fulfilled life. So I just truly welcome every one of you to this journey. Thank you for making our time to be here this evening. Thank you for taking our time to register and to be here this evening. Trust me, your time is precious. Your time is so precious to you, but then you took our time to just be here this evening, and that's just so important to us. So let me know also now in the comment section, why did you register for this section? It's a free section, we know, but then why did you decide to register? Will I just be like, no, I don't want to register. Let me just be on my own. So, but then why did you register? Probably someone sent the link to you. Even when someone sends link to you, you still want to check it. Should I register? Should I not register? You can still be so reluctant. So let me know in the comment section, why did you register? Why are you here? The topic is the purpose compass. So why did you register for the purpose compass? Why did you just be like, okay, I want to go for this. I want to be here this evening. So put it for me also in the comment section. All right. Let's do that, ladies. And what I'm sort of doing to you guys is, see, one thing that coaching does to you is that when you are being asked something, right, and you just let it out, it has a way of entering those deep places that you don't want to touch. Okay. So don't just be like, I don't want to talk. I just want to be one side. Don't be one side. Don't be a ghost here. I don't want to ghost on my board. I don't want to ghost. What I want are those that are ready, right? Okay. So let me read from here. Okay. Okay. I can see it's coming in already. I can see it. We have 22 participants already. So we need to. Okay. 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 I registered, Tonya said, I registered in order to find my purpose in life. That's good. Iberi said, I want to know more about purpose. Okay. Patience said, the theme and flyer of this meeting caught my attention real good. Whoa, that's serious. Okay. Alade said, I need to know the more that they had to me. I need to discover me. All right. This is good. This is good. I think I love what Patience sent in. She said, the theme and style of this meeting caught my attention. That's good. Tomilola said, discovering my purpose and to know how I can fulfill my purpose in life. I can see someone's face. Who is this beauty that I'm saying? Jane, you're welcome. I can see your face. Another person is connecting with audio. I can see, I can't really see your name. Okay, Esa said, discovering is a journey. I registered to know more knowledge and the right path in discovering the meaning. That's good, fantastic. Okay, send it in. Let's have it, ladies. Okay, I can see it now. Techno POP3. Okay, someone sent a message to me directly. She said, I just feel like joining. Okay, that's good. That's great. Okay, so can we take one more? And then we'll just go into this section. I'm excited and I'm ready. Jane, you are so beautiful. See your fine face. Come and dash me some of your beauty. Jane, can you hear me? See at it. Okay. All right. I think after this, we can just go to the next thing. Stephanie said, I joined to gain clarity on finding purpose and also to discover things about me that I'm yet to know. Okay. Victoria said, I am always eager when it comes to discovery of purpose. She said, I'm always eager when it comes to discovery of purpose. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so she said, I'm always eager when it comes to discovery of purpose. Okay, so Jane, someone is appreciating your smile. Adeshola said, I want to be a lady of impact, knowing my purpose and meet with people. Knowing my purpose and meet with people. Okay, so Stephanie sent it to the purpose compass and she said, I joined to gain clarity on finding purpose and also to discover things about me that I'm yet to know. All right, great. That is good. I love the fact that we are all on the same page. Not that some persons are like, I'm here to learn about this, to learn about that. If you look at what everyone has sent in, it boils down to what? To purpose. So I love the fact that we know why we are here. We know what we want. We know what we are seeking for, why we joined this section. All right. So before I dive fully into the section, I'm going to talk about 3 possibilities that will happen to you that your mind is going to work with tonight. 3 possibilities as you're in this session. The first thing is that you must know that whatever thing I'm going to be saying tonight, some of you are going to be like, I know what you are saying. I've heard about it before. People have been saying it before. So what do you want to say? Some of you are going to think like that, really. Some of you are going to think like that. And some of you, along the line, your mind will sort of be distracted. So I want to tell you 3 possibilities that will happen tonight. The first is that some of you are going to be like, I know what you want to say. I've heard it before. Or probably when I say something, you just be like, I've seen this before, right? The second part, right, of the possibility that will happen tonight is the fact that your mind will be distracted as I speak tonight. Really, your mind will be distracted. The third thing is that as I speak tonight, you are going to reflect on what I say. Now, that is the 3 possibility that will happen. Another thing you should know is that you see this 3 possibility I just mentioned, that is actually how we see life. Some of us are actually where we are because we feel like I've heard this thing before, it's not working. So we are just always there. Some of us on the journey to purpose, we've been distracted. And some of us really on the journey to purpose, we have taken the step back to reflect on the things we've heard or the things that has happened around us. But do you know what will save you along the line as you go in this journey with me? Is that your consciousness will bring you back. So your consciousness is something that will have your back at all times. Your consciousness is something that will bring you back at all points. So your consciousness will always get your back. And that is what I want you to hold on to tonight, right? I want you to really hold on to your consciousness. As your consciousness, okay, I think they're already sharing the screen. Can we hold on with the screen, please? Can we hold on with the screen, please? Thank you. So now your consciousness will always get your back. So I want you to hold on to your consciousness. So whenever your consciousness rather now calls you back that, okay, you're actually in a meeting, so come back. I want you to work with your consciousness and come back to this meeting. So once again, welcome to the Purpose Conference. Don't forget about the 3 possibilities I just mentioned, right? You'll be like, I've heard this thing before. Pull down your words, right? Another thing is that you're going to be distracted, but then let your consciousness bring you back. And another thing, okay. All right, so let's just let go of the screen. Probably they're trying to check something. So I want you to work with your consciousness, okay? Don't let your mind be distracted, but rather reflect on everything we're going to be discussing tonight. So before we go fully into the section, as they prepare the screen, let me give a back end story as we go in the Purpose Compass. 2019, I started my youth service, and back in that year, I was constantly asking myself, I had journals where I write down some things, and I was constantly asking myself, what is it about my life? What am I supposed to do in my life? What is it about Oluwatomisin? I was asking myself questions over and over and over again. What is it about me really? What is my life all about? So I kept writing. There are some of my journals that when you check the back, right, you see where I wrote, who am I? What am I supposed to do in my life? This and that. So I all of those things. I was constantly asking myself question. I was constantly asking myself that question. What am I to do in my life? What exactly am I called to do on this earth? So rush back to 2020. I finished my youth service and I came back home. That was the year COVID broke out, right? I came back home, the year COVID broke out, and everybody were just at home, we're all dead. And in that year, I was just really, so it was a space and time that made me go back and ask myself, what am I to do in my life? What am I called to do? So that season, that moment of quietness, that moment of silence, can you guys hear me? And can you still see me? They just took the light before the gen will come up. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you? Okay, so apologies. The light is going to come up soon now. You guys can still see me. Can you still see me? Okay, thank you. So the lights will come up soon now. All right. So you guys can still see me, right? So I was constantly asking myself. So in that year 2020, I remember vividly. I was at home that day. Before then, I think I was on a fast or so. And I remember it was on a Friday. I was just lying down. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right. I was lying down, and that was the moment I saw TCC, that's Travel Coaching Company. Okay, light is up. I think we're back. All right. So that was the year I saw TCC. I saw it so clearly, and I knew what I was supposed to do. So I went from the point of me not knowing what I was supposed to do in my life to the point of me knowing what I was supposed to do. I remember in year 2019, I was doing all sort of things. In fact, there was a point that, to make it so funny, I was selling yam, doing my youth service. I was just like, let's shall do something. Maybe they say we should go for youth service. Let's shall do something. So I got into the point of, I started selling yam. I started selling, I think I saw a bag or so. I started posting online. I shall wanted to just make some money and all of that. So I was doing all of those things. But really, there was no fulfillment in it. There was no joy in it. There was no beauty in it. I knew something was missing. So in year 2020 was the year for me that I stepped into purpose, and I knew what I was supposed to do in my life. I knew I was called to speak, and I knew the people I've been called to speak to. I knew I was called to speak to ladies, not just any kind of ladies. That's why I always know that I'm not sent to everyone. I'm sent to a particular set of persons. So, and when my community, when they see me, they know me. So I'm not sent to everyone. I'm sent to a particular set of persons. And from that year 2020 that I stepped into God's plan for my life up until today, I know what I'm supposed to do in my life. So now, presently, what am I even doing in my life? Presently, I have a ministry gift where it has to do with ladies only. And ladies just come together, we pray, and we discuss God's word twice a month. And I run a coaching company, which you are in already now, the Travel Coaching Company, right? I'm a podcaster. So I do podcasts every month, 3 times a month, where I reach out to people spiritually, coaching and training. My career path is actually to be a corporate trainer. And also I'm a banker. So I do all of these things. Why am I able to function and still come from the place of rest? Because I know my purpose, because I know what I'm supposed to do in my life. And my core purpose is speaking. And what the people have been called to speak to ladies. So I'm gone at those days when I'm just trying to just make money, see this. I'm not doing that again because I know what I'm supposed to do in my life. So what I want to show you tonight is how you can step into God's purpose for your life. It's how you can just come out of the hustling and bustling of this life and come into what God asks for your life. So there's something about everyone, there's something about you, but then it takes you following the right thing for you to actually come into God's purpose for your life. All right, so put it for me in the comment section. If you can hear me, put it down. You can hear me. So as we start sharing the screen, put it for me in the comment section. You can hear me. Put it for me. Oluwatomi saying, okay, Mercy is saying I should be more audible. Others, can you let me know? Mercy is telling me that I should be more audible. So that's why I need you guys to put it for me. I can hear you clearly. Okay, so Mercy, great. So Mercy, what you do for me is that you log out and come in again. Probably is your network. Probably is your network. So please log out and come in again. Great, great. All right, so you guys are saying you can hear me clearly. Put it for me again in the comment section. Tell me, Oluwatomi saying, I'm ready for this. Put it for me in the comment section. Oluwatomi saying, I'm ready for this. Oluwatomi saying, I'm ready for this. Okay, so if Oluwatomi saying is too long for you, just use Tomi. And can we start sharing the screen now, please? Put it for me. Tomi, I'm ready for this. Great. Bami, I can see you. I'm ready for this. Put it for me. I'm ready for this. While we wait for them to start sharing the screen. Can we start sharing the screen now, please? Put it for me. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Great, great, great. You guys are doing well. I'm ready, so ready for this. Okay. Lua told me I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. You guys are doing great. All right. So can we start sharing the screen now? So I will start. Screen is on. Okay, please, can we have the next slide then? The next slide. The next slide. Okay, thank you. All right. So my first word for you is, if your plan of stepping into purpose or discovery of purpose is to make money, then you have missed it already. If your plan, if the first thing that is coming to your mind, why you even register in the first place, is to just make money, you want to discover your purpose because you want to make money, then you have missed it already. Or perhaps you are not in the right place, because purpose is not about money. Purpose is about impact. So because money can just be gotten randomly, right? Purpose is not for you to just want to just make money. If that is the plan, you have missed it. Money can be gotten by doing random things, but you cannot get purpose by doing random things. When I was selling yam, when I was putting out those bags, I was getting money, really, but I wasn't finding fulfillment. So you can get money by doing random things, but you cannot get purpose by doing random things, right? Your idea about purpose should be to make impact. Your idea about purpose should be to what? To make impact. That is the first thing that should come to your mind. When you think of purpose, I think someone was like, because I want to make impact, I want to impact a generation. When you think about purpose, think about impact. When impact is in place, satisfaction will definitely come and you will step into it. So it's not about the making of money. Yes, money is great. Trust me. Money is very, very great. But then the first thing I want you to get is that sort of put that mindset aside and step into purpose first. Because when impact is in place, satisfaction will come and you'll step into it. The reason some persons are making a lot of money but are not still satisfied is because they're not actually working in purpose. So they are making a lot of money, but you see that satisfaction is actually missing. That thing causes satisfaction. Have you seen some persons that are working in big companies and then they will be like, see, I'm just tired of this job. I'm not just getting it. There's just something that is just missing. Like I've listened to a lot of persons that they are making a lot of money in that company that they are working with. But then there's something that is just missing that they are not getting. And that is purpose. Purpose brings you satisfaction. That is purpose. Until you know yourself, you cannot actually know purpose. You can't step into purpose. Until you know yourself, you can't what? You can know your purpose. Can you guys see the screen? I will need you guys to follow me. So let me know if you can see the screen. I love the fact that Jane is writing. I can see Jane writing. I think I forgot to mention it. Like, ladies, tell me, where's your journal? Where's your book? I think probably Jane might just get an award tonight. Ladies, okay, before I continue, let me know if you have your journal and your pen with you. Put it for me in the comment section. I have my pen, I have my journal with me. I have my pen, I have my journal with me. Put it for me in the comment section. I need to know you guys have that. I have a journal with me. Okay, Rosalind says she has a journal with her. Okay, what about others? I have my pen and journal with me. Great. What about others? Because the truth is, you cannot just great. Okay, you guys are ready. Okay, you guys are ready. Okay. But I think some sisters are not here. I really don't know why they're not here. So please, can someone put it for us in the WhatsApp group and sort of tell them that, okay, we've started. Where are you? Like, where are you? Where are you? Don't leave it to the team members alone, ladies. You can just go in the group too and be like, where are you, ladies? Who started? Where are you? So until you know yourself, you cannot step into purpose. So perhaps your mind about purpose is to make money. I think, and I believe so strongly, that you need to audit that mindset. Yes, Ebere, there is a WhatsApp group. probably you joined without, you register, you submitted without joining the WhatsApp group. Ebere, there's a WhatsApp group. There is. So if your mindset, all right, great. If your mindset is to make money, you have to audit that mindset, because that mindset cannot carry you to the next level. Money is a reward that will come to you when you step into purpose. Impact is what will fuel that reward. Money is a reward that will come to you when you step into purpose. Impact is what will fuel that reward. So money is a reward you get when you step into your purpose. Trust me, ladies, money will come to you. It's not a joke. See, it's something that will come to you. It's a reward that you will get. But your impact is actually what will fuel that reward. So money is the reward, right? But your impact is what will actually fuel that reward. Now let's go into purpose. Let's go into purpose. Okay. So they've dropped the WhatsApp link for you, Ebere. Let's go into purpose. Now, what is purpose? Purpose is the reason why you were created. Really. Purpose is the reason why you were created. Purpose is the reason why you were created. I usually say this a lot. No one is an accident, but a product of beauty that God had in mind from the foundation of the earth. No one, absolutely no one is an accident, but a product of beauty that God had in mind from the foundation of the earth. Wait, do you think that the day you were created, God was like, I think you are disturbing. Let me use Jane. God was like, Jane, you are disturbing us in this heaven. Come and be going to the earth. No, that was not the reason you were sent. You are not disturbing them in heaven. It was not as if there was no space for you in heaven. But then God saw a need and he was looking for who to send, and he thought of you. So whenever you are celebrating your birthday, don't just celebrate your birthday because you want to. Think about the reason why you were sent to this earth on that day. Think about the reason. Because really, no one is an accident, but we are what? A product of beauty that God had in mind from the foundation of the earth. Purpose is the reason for your existence. Purpose is the reason. I don't even know how people are living without purpose. I don't know how. I don't even know how they are surviving without purpose. Purpose is the reason for your existence. Like, that's the reason why you are living. That is the reason why you should live. Purpose is the way you show up every day. When you wake up every morning, purpose is the reason why you wake up every morning. Really. It determines how you show up every day. It changes the way you just start your day, because you know you have a reason. For the past few days now, what has just literally been running on my mind is purpose compass today. So I have a reason why I'm standing up every day. I have a reason why I'm standing up every day. So if you wake up every day and you don't even have a reason why you show up every day, it's actually because you're not working in purpose. So purpose is the way you show up every day. Purpose is not a mirage, right? Or a tiny needle that you are looking for somewhere. Purpose is not something that is hidden somewhere, or a mirage that is not real, or a tiny needle that you have to look for light to come and look for. No, purpose is for you. Purpose is with you, and purpose is around you. Purpose is for you. Put it for me in the comment section. Put it for me that purpose is for me. Purpose is with me, and purpose is around me. Put it for me in the comment section. Purpose is for me, purpose is with you, and purpose is around you. Purpose is with you, purpose is for you, and purpose is around me. Put it for me. You know, that's when I started, I played that song, Korede. I've heard the song before, but then I think last weekend, the song really got to me. The beginning was like, life is beautiful. Really, what makes life beautiful is purpose. It's purpose. That's what makes life beautiful. Purpose sort of make life beautiful. Put it for me in the comment section. Great. Purpose is for you. Purpose is with me. Purpose is around me. It's not far from you. It's not a mirage. It's not a needle that you have to look for somewhere. Great. Purpose is for me. Purpose is with me. Purpose is around me. It's for you. It's with you. Your purpose is not far-fetched. It just takes intentionality for you to step into purpose. Your purpose is not far-fetched. It just takes intentionality. Great. Thank you. It takes intentionality for you to step into your purpose. It takes intentionality. Because your purpose is not far from you, does not mean that your purpose is just going to fall on your lap. No. And that's why it has to do with you being intentional. Your purpose is not just going to fall on your lap. No, it takes you. Because your purpose is not far from you, does not mean it will fall on your lap just like that. No, it takes you being intentional. So put it for me again in the comment section. I choose to be intentional from today. Put it for me. I choose to be intentional from today. I choose to be intentional from today. So as you put that for me in the comment section, I want you to ask yourself, within 1 minute rather, ask yourself, what step have I really taken what step have I taken towards my purpose? What step? Yes, thank you. What step have I really taken? Get it. I'm sure your journal is with you, right? So get your journal, write it down. What step have I really taken towards my purpose? And one thing with coaching, right? The first thing that comes to your mind is what I want you to pull down. Don't write down anything, just random things. When you ask yourself, I'm sure your journal is with you. So write it in your journal. What step have you really taken towards your purpose? Write it for me in your journal. Write it for me in your journal now. What step have I really taken towards my purpose? What step have I really taken towards my purpose? Put it in your journal. Put it in your journal. What step have I really taken towards my purpose? What step? Between January up until now, what step have you really taken? Put it for me in your journal. Let's see this amazing quote by these amazing people. Let's see this amazing quote by these amazing people. You have a masterpiece inside you. See this amazing quote. Can we have the next slide? Thank you. Next slide, the next one. Great. Thank you. You have a masterpiece inside you. You know. You have a masterpiece inside you. You know that you have something inside you. You know, one unlike any that has ever been created or ever will be. You have a masterpiece inside you. You know that. One that has never been created before or will ever be created. If you go to your grave without painting your masterpiece, you will not get painted. No one else can paint it. Only you can. No, see that by Gordon. He said, you have a masterpiece inside you. Like every one of you, Jane, Bami, Patience, all of you, Tonya, Rosalie, you have a masterpiece inside you. And you know that. Every one of you, you know that. None unlike that has ever been created or ever will be. And I said, if you go to your grave without painting your masterpiece, it will not get painted. No one else can paint it, only you can. Guys, no one can paint your masterpiece, only you can. The next one says, too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Too many of us, we are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Let's ground. We are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. I think the form that we used to register, someone put it out for us that she's scared, that she wants to let go of her fears. So too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. The next one says, I believe each of us has a mission in life. I believe each of us has a mission in life, and that one cannot truly be living their most fulfilled life until they recognize this mission and dedicate their life to pursuing it. I believe so strongly. I believe so strongly. that each of us has a mission in our life. And we really cannot live that, we cannot get that fulfillment until we discover that mission. Now, let me take this last quote. When you walk in purpose, you collide with destiny. I love that so well. When you walk in purpose, you what? You collide with destiny. When you walk in purpose, you collide with destiny. When you walk in purpose, you collide with destiny. So my question is, what is your purpose? What are you living for? When you walk with purpose, you collide with destiny. What is your purpose? What are you living for? What exactly is your purpose on this earth? If you are here on this section tonight and you've never for once asked yourself, what is my purpose? Then you have missed it already. You have missed it already. You have not even started living if you have never asked yourself. And that's why when we open up our membership, in TCC, we actually have a membership, right? We're going to take you through this journey. We're going to hold your hands together because you must bet all that it is to you. What is your purpose? What are you living for? Who are you living for? Who are you? When people come in contact with your name, when people hear your name, what do they see? Right? Let's talk about vision. So look at, we're looking at the purpose conference. So look at where I'm bringing it from. We've spoken about purpose. Now we're going to vision. There's a part in the Bible, right, in Proverbs 29, verse 18, that says, where there's no vision, the people what? The people perish. Really, where there is no vision, the people perish. So when you want to step into your plan, God's plan for your life, into purpose, it starts with you recognizing your purpose. When you discover your purpose, then you begin to run with a vision. So it first starts with purpose, then coming into vision. Vision is the way you picture yourself, your preferred future, and what you intend to do to achieve those things you have pictured. Vision is the way you picture yourself, your preferred future, and what you intend to do to achieve those things you have pictured. Vision is your ability to see. What are you seeing? Ladies, what are you seeing? What can you see about your life? What are you seeing? What are you carving for your life? What are people going to paint about your life? Vision is your ability for you to carve your desired future after the discovery of your purpose. So that's why it's not first about the vision board. It's not first about you writing out this year, I want to get this. The end of this year, I want to make, I think someone sent to the group and then she was like, she wants to make, is it 500K now or 1 million this year? I can't really recall. And because of the kind of person I am, I think I even asked her and she was like, I've forgotten some of the things she mentioned. And then I was like, what are you into? What are you doing? And she told me, she mentioned it in the group. If you read through what was sent to the group. So you see, it's first about you knowing your purpose before you can carve any vision for your life. So some of you start the year, vision board, want to set goals for the year. You are setting goals without even knowing your purpose. So please, what do you want to achieve? So that's why it is important that you want to discover your purpose before you start carving out any vision. Vision is what gives you the energy, the strength, and the willingness, the eagerness to step into your tomorrow. So it's not first about purpose. It's not about vision board first, but then about what? Your purpose. Vision is what gives you the energy, the strength, the willingness, the eagerness to step into your tomorrow. Your tomorrow is that vision you have carved for yourself, that you have carved for yourself. Have you carved any vision for yourself? Vision is you co-creating with God to impact a generation. Someone said that she wants to impact our world. So vision is you co-creating with God to impact a generation. When there's no vision, you lack direction. You lack a sense of living. And that was what happened to me in that year, 2019, when I was 7. I was not having a sense of direction. I was not having a sense of purpose. So I was just doing every random things that comes my way. I remember how confused I was in that year. Like I was even asking people, okay, can you sort of recommend me? Let me get a job to do as I'm serving and all of that. Because there was no purpose. there was no vision. I was not living my life with a vision or running with a vision. Look at this amazing quote also. The word of great opportunity is available now as it has. The word of great opportunity is available now as it has always been, only for those with great vision. So ladies, there are opportunities everywhere, but this opportunity only belongs to those with vision. So you are not laying hands on opportunity probably because you are not even running with any vision. Right? Vision is about seeing what is invisible to others. It's about seeing what is invisible to others. That is vision. Others are not seeing it. See, your vision can make you crazy. People will be like, what is this person even saying? For those of you that attend the Redeemed Christian Church of God, today, when Daddy Joe was speaking, he mentioned that others will not even believe your vision when you shared with them. In fact, they might even sort of laugh you. And when he said that, I was sitting and I was just literally dancing on my seat because I was like, this is what I wrote down, right? Others won't believe you. So it's the act of seeing what is invisible to others. You are the one that saw the vision. So you want them to come and just believe it just like that. They won't though, until you start running with it. If I did not start running with TCC, all these team members here, they will not even run with me in the first place, right? If you have no vision of yourself in the future, then you have nothing that you are living for. If you have no vision of yourself in the future, then you have nothing that you are living for. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. What are you living for, ladies? What are you living for? What is that vision that you are living for? What is your preferred future? I told someone that I think I've told you about 2 or 3 persons, I can't recall now. I've written down the speech I want to give on my 30th birthday. Really. Exactly. Patience, great. You're in church today. Great. I wrote down the speech I want to give on my 30th birthday. I will be married with my kids, what I'll be doing, where TCC would have covered, what my husband will be doing, what travel will have done by then, my books that have gone out. I wrote it down. So my speech is ready for my 30th birthday, even if I'm not yet 30 and I still have a few years to get to 30. I wrote it down already because I don't want to just get to the future and I don't even know what I want to do with the future. So some of you, you're adding years to your years every year. You don't even know what you want to do every year that you are adding years to your years. You don't know. So I've come to wake you up and tell you to come alive. Stop sleeping. It has due. Right? It has due. You have to know what you are living for. Now let's link purpose to vision. Remember, I said that it all starts with purpose first, then to vision. So purpose is the first step you take to map out a vision for your life. So those of you trying to, every year, this is my, what did they used to call it again? Can someone remind me? What did they used to call it? That they will be like New Year resolution. Great, I remember. New Year resolution. It's not about the New Year resolution. No. It's about discovering purpose. Have you discovered your purpose? Have you? So it's first about purpose, not about mapping out a vision when you've not even gotten your purpose. So purpose is the first step to mapping out your vision. Purpose is not about you, but about God and a generation that you want to impact. So purpose is not about you, but about God and a generation to impact. When you know your purpose, you will automatically begin to map out a vision for your life. When you know your purpose, you begin to automatically map out a vision for your life. Now, look at something. Purpose is actually the discovery. Purpose. Okay. Okay, the speech part. Yes, so I wrote it out. Though I wrote out my 30th. It's in my journal. I wrote it out. I'm going to give my speech. My 30th birthday. It's out already. So perhaps you're not yet 30. Oh, sorry, you're more than 30. Whatsoever. Pick a year. Write it out. Don't just come and step into the future and you don't even know what you want to do with the future. Right? So purpose is the discovery and vision is the intentionality. So see the way they link together. Purpose is the discovery. You discover it. While your vision is not the intentionality. So that's why it's not just fall on your lap. You have to be what? Intentional about it. So the first thing is what? About your purpose. So put it for me in the comment section. I take a step towards my purpose today. I take a step towards my purpose today. I take a step towards my purpose today. Put it for me in the comment section. Then we'll go to purpose pathway. We go to purpose pathway. We go to purpose pathway. We go. Let's go to purpose pathway. Great. Thank you. I take a step towards my purpose. I take a step towards my purpose. I take a step towards my purpose. Now let's go to purpose pathway. Great. I'm sure some of you that saw the flyer, you're like, okay, purpose pathway. What's the purpose pathway? What's this purpose pathway? I want to know this purpose pathway. I think when I read through the form that was filled, someone was like, I want to know the pathways. I want to know the pathways. Now we're going to get into that pathway. You see, I'm just gonna hold back some things and just pick like one or two and share with you guys. If you want to get the real gist, like want to get the full package, you have to come on board to our membership community. You have to come on board, yeah. When you come on board, we now give everything to you. But see for tonight, that's why tonight is just too short. But when you come on board, we'll take you step by step. You get it? We'll take you step by step. All right, so purpose pathway. Now, we have 4 pathways to purpose. And you see these pathways, they are pathways that will always repeat themselves. It's like a circle. You will always come back to it, right? Okay, I'm already going ahead right now. Okay, you always come back to those pathways. And we have about 4 pathways, just like I mentioned. We have identity pathway, we have renewal pathway, we have clarity pathway, and we have warrior pathway. Now, for you to discover your purpose, you must pass through this pathway. And even when you have discovered your purpose, you still come back to these pathways. That is something I have come to see as I've discovered my purpose this past few years of mine. There are some things that I have to do that have sort of come to my identity. There are some things I have to do that I have to renew my mind about. There are some things I have to do that I have to gain clarity. There are some things I have to do that I have to be strong about it. So now let's get to the first pathway, identity pathway. All right, ladies, are you guys ready? Give it to me if you are ready. Identity pathway, identity pathway, identity pathway. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Shall we close by 12 a.m.? Shall we close by 12 a.m.? I think that will be, there's public holiday tomorrow now, so we can close by 12 a.m. I'm not playing my song, or Sha will have just been dancing with the song. All right, ready? Absolutely ready. Great. Absolutely ready. Okay. Are you guys ready? All right, so let's go to identity. Ready. Great. Now let's go to identity pathway. Okay, Stephanie, I love that. Let's go to identity pathway. Now, what is identity? Identity is the root of your purpose. Your identity is the root of your purpose. See, if you don't know your identity, if you don't know who you are, your purpose will be shaky. Because your purpose will be fought. And that's why you must know what your identity. Your identity is the root of your purpose. Your identity is the soul of your purpose. Your identity is the authentic you. That is your identity, is the root of your purpose. Your identity is like a core, is a badge that you wear, is your unique ID card. It is how you show up. It is... Okay, I think someone just muted. Am I? Can you please unmute the person? Admin, can you please unmute this person? All right, great. Thank you. Okay, great. Thank you. So your identity is your unique ID. It is how people perceive you when you show up. Now, I'm sure probably some of you are just meeting me for the first time, but then I'm sure that when they ask you about me, you have something to say. Because what? I've sort of given you an identity about me today. So your identity is the authentic you. Now, let's look at what your identity has to do with. What does the identity has to do with? Now, your identity has to do with how you show up daily. how you show up daily. Your identity has to do with how you show up daily. Okay. I think they're not sharing the screen again. And I wanted us to be seeing the screen. Okay, I think the screen should be back soon, right? Now, what is your identity as to what is your identity all about? The first is that your identity has to do with how you show up daily. How do you show up daily? Like, how do you really show up daily? Your identity has to do what others perceive about, it has to do with what you perceive about yourself. Your identity first has to do with how you show up daily. Great, thank you. How you show up to others daily. How do you show up? How do others perceive you? That is your identity. You know, I'll be just sort of fast about this because we just want to touch it. We cannot really dwell on it until when you come into the community, we'll sort of just break it down and take it gradually with you, right? So it has to do with how you perceive yourself, how you manage your emotions and relate with others. That is your identity. How do you manage your emotions? How do you relate with others? Your identity has to do with what you believe about yourself. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about yourself? Now, let's look at signs that your identity is actually faulty. Let's look at some of the signs that shows that your identity is faulty. You withdraw yourself when you have the opportunity to speak. Whenever you find yourself withdrawing yourself back, when you have the opportunity to speak, when you have the opportunity to show up, is actually because your identity is faulty. I'm sure, right? Is there anybody that wants to be raw with me? You can send it to me directly if you don't want to put it in the comment section. Have there been opportunities that have come your way that you know that you can actually do this? You know that you can actually just take hold of this, but then you have withdrawn back because you just feel like, I don't think I can do this. I think I should not just do this. Put it for me in the comment section. If you don't want to put it, send a direct message to me, Oluwatomi David. My name is there. Send it to me, right? You withdraw yourself when you have the opportunity to speak. You perceive that others are better than you. So you just always feel like, this person can do it. I cannot do it. Let them just be going. I'm not good enough. I'm just there. Nobody's seeing me. Nobody is doing that. Your identity is faulty. Your identity is what? It's faulty, really. It is. Your identity is faulty. Your identity is not LD. Great. Son is saying already that it has happened to her. Great. Thank you. Thank you for being sincere. Thank you for being sincere. That's just it. Like, it has a lot of person, right? A lot of person. You can really withdraw. Great. And that's because your identity is faulty. And really, you need to fix it. Because if you don't, you'll not be able to live out God's plan and step into purpose. You will not be able to. You perceive that others are better than you. You are dealing with low self-esteem. You don't even value yourself. You don't place any premium value on yourself. You don't. And the last I will share on this that shows that your identity is faulty, you don't see yourself through the lens of God. You don't see yourself through the lens of God and His word. Now, how do you now rise up to your identity? Because you have to rise up. Just like I said, I'm just going to be fast with this because of time, right? So, but then when you come into the community, we'll just sort of break it down for you. Speak when you have the opportunity to, not minding what others will think or say. See, let me tell you, whenever you have the opportunity to speak and you don't speak, it's actually because you are looking, what will others say? How will others perceive me? Won't people say I did not do it well? Won't people be like, you don't even know how to do anything? Am I right? Put it for me also in the comment section. You can send it to me privately again. You'll be like, others will just be like, you don't know how to do it. So why do you even go there in the first place? Right? So when you have the opportunity to speak, speak. Not minding whatsoever. Another way that you can rise up to identity is that, see, nobody on this earth, nobody, when I mean nobody on this earth can be you the way you can be you. Nobody, like nobody. You remember that quote that we read, right? That it is only you that can paint your masterpiece. Nobody can paint it. It's just you.
nobody on this earth can be you the way you can be you. So you must come to understand that see, this person is different. I'm different. I'm just uniquely wired in my own way. Yes, right. You're always conscious of what people will say. Don't worry, baby girl. We are here for you. You go out. I remember the first content I sent out when I started working in Purpose. That was still the same 2020. I went for a walk that day and I was coming back. And it just sort of just dawned on me. Everything just joined together. And that was why I sent it out. And up until that day, up until now, I've been posting content. I've written content for people. In fact, people are not even sort of recommending me that, look at this thing. Maybe you check it out. Maybe you check this out. Why? I started on that note, not even knowing what to do, but I started. Not minding what people will think, not minding what people will say. So you must know that nobody on this side can be you the way it can be you. Another thing is that begin to manage your emotions. You know, one of the signs which I jumped to show that your identity is faulty is that you don't know how to manage your emotions. So you must begin to manage your emotions. See, ladies, who must get this. Nobody on this earth owes you anything. So let go of the entitlement mentality. Let it go. Let it go. Let go of the entitlement mentality. Nobody on this earth owes you anything. So when people do great, fine. If they don't do great, fine. If people support you, fine. If they don't support you, fine. They don't owe you anything. They don't. They don't owe you anything. So begin to manage your emotions. When you come on board, we are just going to break that too, right? Let's go to the journaling prompt. Now, this work for you to do. You can screenshot if you can. The journaling prompts now. You can screenshot if you can, or you can just sort of copy it out if you can. Now, the first on this journaling prompt on identity pathways, what do you perceive about yourself? I need you to do this work. Maybe we'll find time, or for those that will come on board, we'll find time to go through it. Or maybe my team members, if you can, all of you, maybe for those that really came on board tonight for this section, we'll sort of find a way to ask you guys to submit it. Because remember, I said it, that for you to step into your purpose, you must be intentional. And part of the first thing you have to do is to do this assignment. So screenshot if you can, or you write it down. What do you perceive about yourself? There's something you perceive about yourself. What is it that you perceive about yourself? Do you withdraw back when you have the opportunity to speak? Do you withdraw back when you have the opportunity to speak? Do you? What premium value have you placed on yourself as a woman? Don't worry, the slide will be complete. Okay, please, maybe we'll sort of leave the slide for them to just screenshot. Let's for a few minutes, let's say 30 seconds. So, what premium value have you placed on yourself as a woman? What premium value have you placed on yourself as a woman? Lastly, what step can you take today that will change the trajectory about your identity? What is that step that you can take today that will change everything about your identity? Right. Now let's go to renewal pathway. Remember I said that there are 4 pathways you can actually walk through for you to discover your purpose. Right? There are 4 pathways. The first is your identity. Until your identity is stable, right, you can work in purpose. Second pathway is renewal pathway. See, renewal comes down to your belief system. Renewal comes to what you have in your mind. It comes down to how you see things. It comes down to how you perceive things. Until your mind is healthy. Some of us, our mind is not healthy. Our mind, it's not healthy at all. And see, purpose cannot drop in a mind that is scattered, a mind that is messed up. Purpose cannot. You can't function from that place. You can't. Your mind has to do, you must function from the place of rest. Your mind has to be in a place of rest. If your mind is not stable, see, you will toy with the identity of, you will toy with the purpose of others. You will toy with the assignment that God has placed in your hand. Right? So how do you renew your mind? Because it is important that you renew your mind. And the fact that you know that these are the identities that are holding you back, right? That you must work towards them to really begin to step into your real identity. And for you to say, in fact, it's even in the Bible, forgive me, if about someone and they're like, she has to make sure that the place is clean, because if you don't make it clean, other things are just they're going to come back in double fold. So if you want to renew your mind, you want to reshape your identity, you've taken away the wrong identity, right? Now you must not begin to renew your mind and bring in something that will make you stand. Now you must guard your heart and listen to the right things. In renewing your mind, this is so good. This has worked for me. I take my confession. I know the things I'm listening to. I don't just listen to things because I want to. My heart is guided. Like I guard it with everything because I know it's right. I can't do things. Just like which day was that? I think we wanted to do something, do a prayer also with my team members. And I got home really late. And my mind was just really not okay. So I needed to put it in order. And then I told them, I called our coach, and I'm like, I'm not able to make it for tonight. And there's still some back end work I need to do. So I need to fix my mind because I was already tired physically. So it was affecting my mind already. So I needed to just sort of put my mind down. For some of us, our mind in the first place is even messed up. So you don't even know when your mind is not okay. So you must guard your heart. Know what you are listening to. Know that your mind has the capacity to move you forward, backward, or stagnant. So you must truly just guard your heart. You must guard your heart. Make the decision to fill your mind with the right things. Sisters, what do you listen to? What do you think on? If we are to do an X-ray right now and we open up your mind, what are we going to see in your mind? And you want to step into purpose, but your mind is not healthy. You can't. Really, you can't. Because you will mess up everything. Know that your mind is the center of your life. Your mind really is the center of your life. And you are a reflection of your mind. Every one of us, we are all a reflection of our mind. We are all what? A reflection of our mind. Your mind is the mirror. What you see in the mirror is what you have held your mind on. Your mind is the mirror, and what you are seeing in that mirror is what your mind has actually taken in. So you are a reflection of your mind. You are where you are today because of the decisions you have made in the past. You are where you are today because of the things that your mind have gotten. So if you want to get into that preferred future, if you want to get into that vision that you want to build, you must invest in your mind today. What sort of investment are you giving to your mind? Right? What sort of investment? What is the capacity of your mind? What is on your mind? What are you consuming every day? Some of us can go in a week, in fact, months, and you're not feeding your mind with anything. You are not reading books. You are not listening to anything. You are not taking anything towards personal growth. You say you are running with a vision. You are not even doing anything that draws you closer to that vision or preferred future. So tell me, how do you want to step into that future? Now let's have our journaling prompts. I think the screen is gone again. All right, so they're going to be back soon. All right, so they're going to be back soon. Just in case we don't get it, what will happen is that we can send it to the group later. And if you can get it as I'm speaking, please do it. Or TCC team, as I'm speaking, please, if you can, kindly just put it for us. All right. Now, the first journaling prompt on this is, what you have to ask yourself, what have I been feeding my mind on? The first journaling prompt you have to ask yourself is, what have I been feeding my mind on? The next is, what decision have I made that brought me this far? What decisions have I made that brought me this far? So if you made certain kind of decision that brought you this far, it has the capacity to move you forward. What is the state of your mind right now? In this season of your life, in this space of your life, what exactly is the state of your mind? What is it like? What one step can you take today towards renewing your mind? What one step can you take today towards renewing your mind? What one step can you take? Yes, yes, great, Rosaline. I love that. Really, really. So quickly, let's go to clarity pathway. Just like I said, I'm just gonna dish it out gently. Like I'm gonna pick. I think I'm even picking too much. I need to pick it small, and reserve the rest and reserve the best part of it for those coming on board. All right. So that quickly, let's go to clarity pathway. Clarity begins with you. We've looked at identity, right? We've looked at renewal. That okay, identity. You have to discover your identity, know your identity, and all of that. And I was talking about you renewing your mind now. Okay, so clarity brings you into the arena of vision. It helps you carve a vision around your purpose. Clarity is the ability of you knowing what to do per season. It gives you a sense of structure around your life. Clarity opens you up to all of you. So it's in the place of clarity that you begin to know that, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. So this is what I've been called to do. So this is what my life is even all about. That's what clarity does for you. But until your identity is fixed, until you renew your mind, you actually cannot step into clarity. Now, how do you step into clarity? Probably I'll just pick like 2 or so. How do you step into clarity? Look within. I always say that your purpose is not far from you. And these are actually things that have worked. Over and over again, I've listened to people talk about purpose, talk about vision, put some things to use, and then we realize these things are actually the same. These things are actually the same. Look within. Look within you. What is calling out for you? What is screaming out your name? What is burning on your inside? Something is right within you, calling out for you. And this is a section we're going to take you through when you come into TCC. We're going to take you step by step. You look within. There's something. It can just be so still. It can be small, but there's actually something on your inside calling out for you. What is within you? What is calling out for you? What is burning in your heart? Another thing I want to pick out of this clarity is look around you. Look around you. What do you see around you? Some of us see, some of those things you are always complaining about are actually the things you are supposed to do. And I said it here that it is not an emotional feeling, right? What are you complaining about? What are you not comfortable about? And you feel you can actually fix this. I remember when people speak, I'd be like, I can actually speak. I can do better. I can do this. And I just really love speaking. I remember telling myself all those kind of things. And you see, it is not an emotional feeling. It is a divine feeling that you just know that this thing, I can actually do this. There's just something that is not okay in my community around me that I'm seeing. I'm not comfortable when I see ladies just living their life just like that. I'm not comfortable. So when I see people, if you are someone that know me, when we talk, we must start go around purpose. Like we must go around purpose, right? Another thing is that build a structure around that vision that you have carved, right? And stay with God. So quickly, let's go to the journaling prompts. Journaling prompts on clarity pathway. Just like I said, I'm just gonna pick because we don't have that luxury of time. What is on your inside? What is burning within you? When you come to TCC, we're going to make you do this. You will go through this exercise, you will do it, and you will see that there's actually something in you. And when it comes to you, it's going to be like light. And then you'll be like, what? So this thing has been with me since all these days, and I don't even know. What do you see around you? What needs to be fixed? And you know that if given the opportunity, you can actually do this. What is making you restless? Hey, when it comes to purpose, when it comes to vision, really, I'm restless. I'm totally restless. Take out time to sit with all of these things as you step into all that it is with you. Now, quickly to warrior pathway. Woo, that's the last pathway on this. And this is the main thing. Like, this is the main thing. This is the main thing. This is the main thing. We used to be like, I want to step into purpose. I want to work in God's plan for my life. We think it's one bed of roses, right? That's what people used to think. And that's why when people step out into purpose and it's not going well, they sort of feel like, hey, this thing is not working out. What is going on? Some even back out. Someone sent me a message a few days ago, and then she was like, my commitment is that she sort of admire my commitment. And I just told her that thank you. Right? Probably she has seen what I've been doing for years. And then she's like, probably if she's the one, she would have given up. But she saw it and then she was like, what? Your commitment, I truly admire you. What will actually make you to stay with your purpose and retain it no matter what comes to you is this warrior pathway, right? Purpose, warrior pathway has to do with the tenacity to push forward. It has to do with the ability of you stepping forward when you discover your purpose. After coming into your identity, renewing your mind, gaining clarity, knowing what to do with your life, you need to become a certain kind of woman to actually fulfill that purpose, and which is the warrior visionary. Purpose is going to challenge you. Purpose is going to push a lot of things to you. Purpose is going to push you back. Purpose is going to make you cry. Purpose comes with a lot of pain. Hey, purpose comes with a lot of things just really not working out. Purpose comes with shedding. It comes with letting go. So are you ready for it? When people are not supporting you, are you ready to move forward? When it is not working out, are you ready to move forward? Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, what are the requirements you need as a warrior visionary in this warrior pathway? What are the requirements that you need, right? The first is that be ready for lack of support and believe when you step out. Hello? Like, be ready for lack of support and believe when you step out. Be ready. Believe it that people are not going to support. See, if when you carry that mindset, and that's why I say that just believe that nobody owns you anything. So let go of entitlement mindset. So just know that people are not going to support you. So, but then, are you ready to move forward? Are you ready? And you must know that you are the one that received the vision, not others. So when they don't even support you, why you what's the word now? Why are you sort of bitter towards them? They're the one that received it. Are they the ones? So you expect them to believe you. Even Joseph, his family member told him that, see, Oga, you're on your own. Oh. So be ready for all those kind of things. Another thing that I'll just speak here is that be courageous. Be courageous and be bold. When it comes to stepping into your purpose, be courageous and be bold. So let's quickly go to the journaling prompt. I'm just going to pick it. When you come on board, we'll sort of take you through this process very, very well. What will you do when things are not going well with the vision you are running with? You know, some of us, and that's why most of us have been doing a lot of things. We keep doing this one, we keep doing that one, we keep doing this one. This one is not working, you jump into this one. That is not working, you jump into this one. Because you just believe that when you step out, it should just work. No. No. It's actually the process that makes you. What is stopping you from stepping out? What is stopping you from stepping out? What will you do if nobody is supporting you or show up with the vision you are running with? What is your tenacity level? How can you step into your warrior zone from today? How can you step into your warrior zone from today? Discovering of purpose is actually great, but it takes a lot for you to actually step into your purpose. You must be ready to do all you can to step into your purpose. So I think I'm just going to end this here and probably just take one question and talk about our membership. When you come on board, right, we're going to take you through this process gradually. We're going to take you through this process gradually. We're going to take you through this process. So if you have a question, just put it you can put it in the comment section or you send it to me privately. If you have a question, I'm just going to take maybe one. Because of time, I'm truly looking at time. Purpose is great. Really, everyone can step into their purpose, but how many of us are ready? It takes hard work. It takes you being willing. How many of us are ready to really step into that purpose? How many of us are ready? So when you come on board to TCC, we're just going to take you through that process. All right, so any question? I think I have a question. Okay. Okay. Rosalind, thank you. All right, so as we await question, put it for me in the comment section. What did you get from tonight's section? What did you get from tonight's section? Tell me one thing that you are really going to work with after tonight's section. Put it for me in the comment section. And if you have any question, let me know. What did you get from, okay. They're telling us that you can raise your digital hand if you have any question. So what did you get from tonight's section? Let me know in the comment section. Put it to me. What are you going to take with you? We think. What did you get from tonight's section? I thought we said we came with our journal. So what's happening? Where's the journal? I'm not seeing anything again. How do I choose between paths or options? Okay, I don't really get that. Is it paths or options? Like, that's not, your question is not sort of clear. So can you be more clear? Or you want to speak? If you want to speak, just raise your hand and they're just going to unmute you. So what did we get from tonight's session? How do I deal with distraction when it comes to fulfilling your purpose? Great. So I think I can just take this one. Now, how do you deal with distraction when it comes to you fulfilling your purpose? The first is that, see, you must be able to define your purpose clearly. Techno Spark 4, I don't know your name. Be like, where have I been? I've been around. It's just that this is just the time we're supposed to connect with each other, right? All right, so sorry, I got distracted. Let me answer Rosalind's question. Now, you must be able to define, the first, you have known that this is your purpose, right? You must be able to, the next thing is that you must define your vision clearly. This is my vision. This is what I want to do in my life. This is what I've been called to do. Now you know that that is your vision. The next thing you must do, that you must put it in your front as often as you can. You must put it in your front by building a structure around it. Another thing that you can do is that you must set your goals clearly. This is the vision you want to achieve, but you don't even have weekly goals. You don't have monthly goals that take you closer to them. So before we'll be able to put up this purpose compass, we've been talking about purpose compass from January with my team members. So they've been steps we've been taking every week that brought us this far. At a point, you received email from us. At a point, you came to your DM. At a point, you sent text message. Now, those are the steps you have to take to see us being focused on this. So for you to stay away from distraction, you know your purpose, define the vision clearly, build a structure around it, right? Then set your goals clearly and work towards them. Set your goals clearly. Look at those that are going in the path of the purpose you want to run with. Who are those going in that path? Who can you learn from, right? Are they your mentors? Stay with it. Look at the things they are doing. Sometimes when I see people that are in my path and I see what they are doing, I'll be like, okay, I can actually do more. There is more to me. I can actually do more. I can step into my all and all of that. So all of these things, when you put them together, it will go a long way for you. So I hope that helps, Rosalie. I hope that helps, Rosalie. Techno Spark 4, can we sort of know your name? All right, so any other question? Okay, I think I said I'm not taking another question tonight. All right, so let's talk about our membership. Let's talk about our membership. So in TCC, we have about 2 membership that is open, right? For those people that are really serious. You know, tonight, there is a free section. We just have a lot of persons come on board. A lot of persons came on board. A lot of persons even registered late, right? But then in TCC, we want to truly hold your hands. We want to hold you. Love it. Okay, love it. Good to have you. So in TCC, we want to hold your hands and really take you through the journey. So we have our membership here. Let me connect to the screen. Okay, so in TCC, we have Emerging Visionary and we have Transforming Visionary. Now, Emerging Visionary is for those that you know that you don't even have any clarity on what you want to do with your life. You don't know what you want to do. You don't even know how to start. Your identity is not healthy. Your mind is messed up. You don't even have any clarity at all. then Emerging Visionary is for you. It is our 4 weeks plan, right? It is for you. So you can just come on board. We'll open up our registration today. They will put out the link. Yes, that remind me. Please, can you put out the feedback link? Please, we have a feedback link that I want you guys to fill. Please put it here. They'll put it in the WhatsApp group for you guys to fill it up for us. Okay. So Emerging Visionary is for those that don't have clarity, and it's 4 weeks, and it's just for a token of 8,000 naira. It is for a token of 8,000 naira. It's for 4 weeks, but we're going to take you through a lot of process. And then we have Transforming Visionary. Transforming Visionary. Transforming Visionary now. Transforming Visionary is for those that, okay, you know your purpose, you know what you want to do, but then you're at that point where you are confused. You just be like, because the truth is, see, as you are running with this vision, there's still a lot of things you are supposed to do that you don't even know. So you are seeing your identity being attacked again. You are seeing your mind being attacked again. You are seeing that you are just sort of missing some things, right? You are not setting clear goals. You are not achieving your goals. You know your vision, you know your purpose, but you are not achieving those goals well, right? You are not setting clear goals. You are not building structure around your life. And you just know that, okay, I'm already doing this, but I sort of feel that there's more that I can actually do. Then Transforming Visionary is for you. But that one is for 8 weeks. That one is for 8 weeks. And that goes for 15,000 naira. Now we have a bonus, right? We sort of have a bonus. You know, we love you guys, and we really just wanted to step into your purpose. Now, we are going to give discounts to the first 20 ladies that are registered. First 20 ladies that register, we're going to give, no, I think this is not the flyer for the main one. They're just going to put out the flyer. Can we have the one that has to do with the discount? So I'm going to put out 20% discount for the first 20 ladies that are registered. Okay, so if you want to just okay, so if you just want to register and then you really want to take hold of this discount, quickly jump on it. They're going to put out the link for registration. Either you're coming to Emerging Female Warrior or you're coming to Transforming Female Warrior. We have 20% discount for you, but it goes out to the first 20 ladies. And we're just sort of going to put this out also for those in the group that are not able to reach out, that are not able to partake of tonight because of one thing or the other. All right, so I think, ladies, we can end this now. Thank you so much for making our time. Please, if you do have any challenge, probably because you're unable to register on time or whatsoever, please do let us know. We're going to send the recording to you guys so that you can still come back to it and watch it and listen to it, right? And please help us to fill the feedback form. We would love to see you guys register, come on board, and just come and get all you need to get. A lot of things are still going to happen at the back end. So thank you so much for making our time to be here tonight. Thank you, and I hope you really just had a nice time like I did. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have our membership. We have our membership. Okay, please. What's it called now? Okay. Please, can you put out the discount, the amount it will be when discounted? Please put out the amount it will be when discounted. And for you to actually get more information, you can just follow us up on our social media handles. All right, you can follow us up on our social media handles. Instagram, Check Travel Coaching Company. Facebook, Travel Coaching Company also. Instagram, Travel Coaching Company, at Travel Coaching Company, then Facebook, Travel Coaching Company too. Patience, the discounted amount will be communicated to you. They will sort of break it down for you guys in the group so that you can. Thank you. So they will sort of send it to you guys in the group so that you can get more information about that. And follow us up on our social media handles. It will sort of give you the information that you also need to lay hold for you to just come on board. So make sure you get a hold of the discount. And probably there's someone that was able to just meet up with this section or did not even register. Get them to register. They will join the WhatsApp group and we'll send the recording to them. All right? Great. Thank you. They are putting out the social media handles already. And they will get the replay of this section. So ladies, make sure you lay hold on the discount. I don't want it to be left out. I have to just rush some things, but there are a lot of gist behind, a lot of gist that we're going to lambalon and bring out. We're going to squeeze you and bring out the juice in you. All right, so I had a nice time today. I hope you did too. Put it for me in the comment section in the next 2 minutes. Hope you had a nice time. Thank you for making our time to be here. I want you guys to do something for me, please. Go to the group and tell them about tonight's section. Like, go to the group so that those that were unable to make it can just really watch it later. Go to the group, tell them about tonight's section. Make sure you put it at least in the group. The cost of transforming female warrior is 15,000 without discount, without discount, without discount. So please go to the group, put it out. We had a nice time, talk about the things you have learned tonight so that they can just sort of come on board. We're going to send the replay to the group for you guys to still consume. Okay, so they put it out for you guys. Thank you, my team members. They're just doing amazing work here now. So patience, they put it out for you. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please thank my team members for me. Please, please, please. Send the love to them. Thank my team members for me. Okay. All right, so we're going to end this now. Thank you, ladies. Please don't forget to go to the group and sort of comment in the group. Please do well to comment in the group. Put your light bulb moment for us. Fill our feedback form. Please, that will go a long way for us. We need it to just sort of talk about tonight's section. Please do that for us. Go to the group, talk about it, fill the feedback form. We're going to send it again to you guys. Thank you so much. I can see Stephanie. I can see. Thank you, Rosaline. Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for doing the shout out to the team members. Like, they made the work seamless, right? So thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. I love you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the community. We're just going to do a lot together. We're going to do a lot together. All right, I think we can end this now. Bye. All right, so admin, kindly end this. Thank you.